Sometimes we're on a collision course and we just don't know it. Whether it's by accident or by design, there's not a thing we can do about it. We can't change the order of nature. A woman in Paris was on her way to go shopping, but she had forgotten her coat. Went back to get it. When she had gotten her coat, the phone had rung, so she had stopped to answer it and talked for a couple of minutes. While the woman was on the phone, Daisy was rehearsing for a performance at the Paris Opera House, and while she was rehearsing, the woman on the phone now had gone outside to get a taxi. Now, a taxi driver had dropped off a fare earlier and had stopped to get a cup of coffee. And all the while, Daisy was rehearsing, and this cab driver who had dropped off the earlier fare had stopped to get the cup of coffee. He picked up the lady who was going shopping and had missed getting the earlier cab. The taxi had stopped for a man crossing the street who had left for work 5 minutes earlier than he normally did because he had forgot to set his alarm while the man, late for work, was crossing the street. Daisy had finished rehearsing and was taking a shower, and while Daisy was showering, the taxi was waiting outside a bouquet for the woman to pick up a package. The taxi was waiting outside a bouquet for the woman to pick up a package which hadn't been wrapped yet. Because the girl who was supposed to wrap it had broke up with her boyfriend the night before and forgot, when the package was wrapped, the woman was back in the cab, was blocked by a delivery truck all the while. Daisy was getting dressed, the delivery truck pulled away, and the taxi was able to move while Daisy, the last to be dressed, waited for one of her friends who had broken a shoelace while the taxi was stopped. Waiting for a traffic light, Daisy and her friend came out the back of the theater. Daisy had a car accident. If only one thing had happened differently, if that shoelace hadn't broken, or that delivery truck had moved moments earlier, or that package had been wrapped and ready, or that man had set his alarm and got up 5 minutes earlier, or that taxi driver hadn't stopped for a cup of coffee, Daisy and her friend would have crossed the street and the taxi would have driven by. If time can go back and let you make choices again, many things might have different results and endings.